Hi, this is Javi with my home recording experience. And on Series 7 of How Did I Produce This Song, this is Good Love Is on the Way by the John Mayer Trio. This is out of the Tri-City live that they did when they just formed the trio back in 2005. And well, what can I say? When I saw John playing the guitar like that with the trio, so aggressive, I thought it was incredible. My jaw just dropped. I was amazed by how incredible they sound, how incredible was everyone played. Steve Jordan on the drums, Pino Palladino on the bass, and John on the guitar and vocals was amazing. He has really inspired me. I try to learn every song. I even, got into singing, and I've learned a lot by it. So, it's it's really been inspirational to me. So I'm really happy about this series, and let's get into it. Starting with the guitar and the setup for the song. The songs play with the middle pickup, one of the few songs actually that I've seen that is played using the middle pickup. Full volume, full tone here, and here the tone is on 7, the one that affects this pickup. I'll show you the pedals now. This is what I'm using. I'm using, this is a Gene Dunlop Crybaby, very old. I think I purchased this, could have been around 2005. So more than 15 years ago. I have these MXR microamp, kind of like a clean boost. I love it. Sounds really, really clean. I think it's kind of like the Katana that John uses. I think so. The Boss Tuner Classic, I think also I have it also since 2005. This thing is, a staple. It's amazing. I have this Keeley Fat Mod, which is kind of like the Boss Blues driver that John was using with the trio, more or less. I like the Keeley version. I know Keeley modded the one that John used with the trio, so there you go. It's kind of like the same. And then I have, which is the main ingredient for the tone, which is a tube screamer, the TS-808, which I love. I think it sounds really, really good. I think, it's not for nothing, but I think it gets pretty close to the tone that we hear from John on the Try album. I know he used a 2-rock amp also. He had 3 amps all the time, and sometimes he used a 4th amp. Actually, another Fender amp. But I think the main tone from the whole thing was coming from the Fender amp, the one in the middle. And I think it is a Vibra King. I think that's the one that he favored. And with the 57, which is what I have there, and it's what I'm favoring in my blend, I think it's coming pretty close. I like the tone. I was really surprised when I get to it. Then I have this delay. This is a DD. This is a DD6, Boss DD6 that I have since also. I bought these pedals. Most of all these pedals around I think 2004, 2005. So Boss, it's really good. It's durable. I can tell you that. And then I have the recent one, the DD8, more for like an extended on certain parts of the song. I wanted to use it a little bit. And when I have this newer pedal, the Golden Reverberator from UA, which it sounds great. It's easy to set up, and I'm using it now. I'm using it for now, and I like it. I also have the Boss, the RB500. It has more sounds and sounds good too. but this for this is easy to set up, and you know, it's really nice. And I think John is using it now actually, so why not? So okay, to give you a little bit of the sound that each pedal has, it's something like this. My clean tone from the amp. I mean, it's on the second channel, and the drive is up a little bit, but not too much. You can still hear that the amp is basically clean. So with the clean boost, with the MXR, you see it brings the sound on the amp up in a really clean way, and it's really, really cool. Then we have the tube screamer. You know, the sounds there is really, really close. So then the slapback, you know, really short, just to give it a little, just to fatten it up a little bit. And then the reverb. I think I'm using the spring. Okay, so that's the main tone, that's the riff tone, the tone on the intro. You know, I think it sounds pretty close. Then I turn off the clean boost when I go into the verses, just to lower the dynamic a little bit. Okay, and then for the choruses, I also keep it. I keep the clean boost off, and I use only the tube screamer with the delay. Okay, and then when it comes to there, I turn on the boost again, the clean boost, the MXR. It brings it up a little bit just for the arpeggios. It's really cool. And then from there we go into the solo, and we're on E. And I turn on the Keeley Fat mod for the dirty boost. You know, it fattens it up a lot more actually. And then with the wah-wah, you know, classic wah-wah sound. You know, then we turn off the dirty boost, we come into here again. And here, I would add this delay, just to decay a little more. So it decays, it sustains a little more, you know? And now I'll show you the amp and microphone setup. Okay, so in regards of the amp, I'm using a Fender Hot Rod DeVille. He has two speakers, 2x12 speakers, one up here and one down there in the corner. So I'm using the 57 as my my main tone, and I'm blending it with the MAYER dynamic with the very dynamic M88 and the Sennheiser 421. The 57 is the one that is closest to the middle of the speaker to get more of the highs. And the 421 and the M88s are a little bit more like towards the edge of the speaker to get more of the bassy tone. And I would blend it in different parts of a song. Maybe, the little bridge, and then bring the three mics on the solo. When I mix it, I'm on a C, but I was getting great tone with the three mics, and these are mics that John has used, and yeah, but for sure the 57, the main tone, and on the amp, the 57 is the main blend, the one that I'm focusing the most. And on the amp, I'm using the second channel. This one has 3 channels. I'm using the second channel. I'm driving it a little bit, still clean, but with the drive, and then using the drive and the master volume.